Nationwide, about 3 million people are diagnosed with plantar fasciitis every year. Joining us to share more is Taylor Shorgen, stepping up physical therapy. Excuse me. Good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Good.
So, plantar fasciitis, what is it?
Sure. So we'll start with where the plantar fascia is.
Okay.
So the plantar fascia is on the plantar surface of the foot or the bottom of the foot. It's actually connective tissue that starts at the base of the heel and then travels all the way up to the toes. So it's unlike a muscle in that it doesn't contract or relax, but rather it provides a lot of structure and support to the arches of our foot.
So how does it become inflamed and cause pain?
So oftentimes injury to the plantar fascia is going to be because of repetitive trauma. So think if you're up on your feet a lot for work, you're walking on concrete all day, it's going to wear on that plantar fascia. It can become inflamed. Also things such as poor shoe wear, or if your shoes are really worn out, or if you're an athlete or do a lot of jumping for exercise and you're landing incorrectly, that can really impact the plantar fascia as well.
What are some of the pain and discomfort that comes along with it?
You'll often feel pain in your heel that will be worse in the morning typically when you wake up, or if you go from a seated position to a standing position. Anything from rest to then activity, you're going to feel a lot of pain. Oftentimes it'll be in the heel or on the side of your foot as well.
Is there any home remedies that you can do to make it feel better?
Absolutely. So we always recommend ice. You can do like an ice pack, but you can also do a frozen water bottle at home. Take it out, roll your foot on it. It feels really nice on the bottom of that foot. Or using a golf ball or lacrosse ball to put on those tender spots to help ease into that and really break up that plantar fascia.
Is there any preventative measures that you can take so this doesn't happen to you?
So absolutely, you want to make sure that you're wearing the proper shoes. That's a huge thing, especially if you're up on your feet a lot, walking or moving. You want to make sure that you replace your shoes often too, so that you don't wear and tear, and that's going to hurt the foot more often. You also want to make sure to take rest breaks when you can. So if you do have plantar fasciitis, you want to make sure, take ice to work, maybe use your breaks as good times to ice that foot so that you don't have that roller coaster of getting better, getting worse over time.
By chance, does this impact men or women more? I can only imagine what it does for women that wears heels often.
Absolutely. Oh yes, absolutely. So it's really, as far as I know, there's not a lot of research on men versus women, but more so occupation, how often you're on your feet, the surface that you're on, things like that. If you do a lot of jumping, running, or you're more active in that nature, you might be more prone to plantar fasciitis as well.
Taylor, thank you so much for stopping.
Thank you.
You can find out more about Stepping Up Physical Therapy by calling the number on your screen. Now let's send it back to Greg.